I don't know why, but something about this side is just making me Hi everybody, my name is Isa and this is Moody Eye Makeup channel. Today I'm talking about new product from Real Techniques and it's this miracle 2-in-1 powder puff. If you're interested in this review, then please keep on watching, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So it's very early in the morning, because of that I have really low voice. But let's move on to the product. So Beauty Blender has a product like this, which is quite expensive, and we actually don't have Beauty Blender here, so I would need to buy it online and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm really excited that Real Techniques came out with very similar product. This is One Puff Two Sides Expert Blending Made Easy. It's actually quite heavy, very interesting. Ooh, this is actually like a sponge. So you have two sides. This side, which is a pink side, new plush fibers, perfectly pick up and apply any powder with this one. Okay, so this side is for any powder. This one is the side 2, sponge material, blends, liquids, concealers, creams. Best when used dry. Okay, this was a thing that I really wanted to know, because you need to dampen Beauty Blender. It's preferable to use it dry, which I like, because especially when I'm recording right here in this studio, I don't have any water to dampen my sponge. It's really nice to have the option to tuck your fingers right here, and you can apparently move it around and you can use it on the other side as well. So now let's try it on. I have something around my eyes, but it's not a concealer, it's color corrector. Now I'm gonna use firstly my tinted serum foundation new drop from Catrice. I really do not know what to expect with these type of products, if they're really like just gimmicky or there's something like really genius about them. Okay, it feels really weird to do that. It reminds me of those little sponges from Korean beauty, when you see those Korean influencers using it, but they are like really small and they're just tapping on foundation. So it feels kind of weird because it's a sponge, but it's totally a different experience. But actually I think that you get more coverage with this flat sponge right here, because it doesn't soak up the product, but the experience is not that pleasant. I would say I prefer the bounciness. But yeah, you can see, I mean, this is tinted serum foundation, it's not like a high coverage foundation at all, but I got a really nice effect and it did work. So the one problem that I mean, it's not a problem, but it's inconvenience with the regular sponge is that you need to run it under the water, because also if you are traveling, you go somewhere for a day or two, it's a bit messy, it's an extra step. And also if you're like sleeping somewhere just for one night and then you're moving, you need to pack that wet sponge. So I think that this is actually really travel friendly. I would really like to try the one from Beauty Blender, because apparently it's a really good double-sided puff. But it works, it looks really nice, and you get a little bit more coverage. It's travel friendly. So far so good. I'm just gonna use concealer because I want to see how this is going to blend. On both sides it's pointy, which is nice. You can really get into all the corners. That was really easy to use. Okay, now I'm gonna use other cream products because I really want to see how everything is going to blend out. So firstly, I'm using my bronzer, also from Catrice, Melted Sun, because I'm kind of skeptical about this part. For foundation, I think it works really nicely, but I don't know. Okay, that was easy. That's not bad at all. I mean, I would still prefer using a brush when I'm at home, but for traveling, this is genius. You just need this puff for all the cream liquid products for your face, and then maybe 2 or 3 brushes for your eyes, and that's it. This product is cream to powder, I would say. Now I have more balmy type of cream from Tower 28 blush, which is really thick actually, and you need to be really careful that you don't use too much. So okay, I'm the most skeptical about this part. Maybe I should actually like roll it. I think that for cream blush it's actually a little bit more tricky. You can get patchiness. You really need to work it into your skin. You really need to be careful not to overdo it, because this is really flat. It doesn't absorb any product, and if you have a product like this, you really need to get in with a really small amount. You need to maybe first like tap it on the back of your hand, also to really get it all over, because you can see what happened here. I've got the most product right here on the tip of this puff, and then this creates patchiness because here I get the most product. So now I'm trying to like roll it and work it like that, but it's not the best. I mean, it works if you really don't have enough space. If you don't want to carry too much stuff, it will work, but I would prefer a small synthetic brush for this part. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky because on your cheeks, you know, you have this more rounded shape cheeks, but this is flat. With Beauty Blender it would be much easier. I mean, if you have a good product, it's going to blend out eventually. If you have a tricky product to work with and it can be patchy anyway, I wouldn't use this. But yeah, it worked. It worked. It was a little bit annoying, but okay. And now I'm gonna use the other side. So I'm gonna use this one from Pat McGrath, and I'm gonna actually turn around this little elastic here, and this is probably going to be really nice a really nice experience, because I'm already using for this product a puff and I really like it. So I would say this is not the best puff material I've used. I have the one from Amazon, which was really inexpensive, and I prefer it because it's more soft. This is also more like a towel or something like that. I would prefer if they've used the same material as those puffs that everybody uses from Amazon. It works. It works. This is the So this is the puff from Amazon that I'm using, and it's so soft, a luxurious almost feeling, even though that it's so inexpensive. So I don't know why this feels more as a towel. So I'm not that excited. Okay, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Now I decided to try one more thing, and it's applying a powder blush with this puffy side. So let's see. This could be a horrible idea. I don't know why, but something about this side is just making me like goosebumps. It's just too harsh. It's too... Can you hear that? Ooh. I would say the same thing as before. It works. It's not the best. Okay, so my final verdict on this product is It could be genius if this side would be more like this puff. This is just too rough, like the fibers, it's too big. It's not, it should be a little bit more micro. It's not a pleasant feeling. It works, but not the best. This side, it's okay. Also, it's not the same as Beauty Blender. I prefer Beauty Blender to this. But I think if you are traveling and you cannot take a lot of brushes, and if the sponge is too messy for you, this is going to save your life. So I think I'm gonna save this for traveling. I'm not too excited about this product. Also, I'm not sure how I should clean this. Probably it's drying a lot longer than Beauty Blender because on the other side you have this fiber material. It's not that convenient then, I'm not sure, but so I would give this product from 1 to 10, 6. Those are my final thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, then please like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please comment down below if you tried this one or the one from Beauty Blender. That's it. I hope you have a lovely day, and see you in my next video. Bye.